Hundreds of people are advertising dropshipping every single day, making it seem like it's the perfect and easiest business to start. Dropshipping is a great business though, do not get me wrong, and with a different approach to it and following the strategies that I'm going to teach you in today's video, you can also make it work. Today I will go over how to dropship in 2021, the secrets and negative sides to the business, how much money you need to start dropshipping, and why I'm not dropshipping myself anymore. And I will also give it a secret on how to never get banned on Facebook ads anymore. So make sure you stick with me in today's video because this is probably going to be a little bit different. And if you don't watch this video and you're starting out dropshipping or you've never hit a winning product before, I think you'd be in trouble. So just set aside 5 minutes with me right now. The dropshipping business model is awesome when it comes to finding your first winning product. And that's why we use dropshipping in the first place. But none of the really big YouTubers that you watch on dropshipping are actually dropshipping. They're doing e-commerce. Now let me teach you an easy strategy to break through with your first store. What you should do on your first store is you should test products with the AliExpress shipping time. And that shipping time is actually 30 to 50 days, if not even more. And what I will do in the testing phase when I'm trying to hit a winning product and see if I can make something work or find the next trend is that I will refund the customers. So that means I'm not against dropshipping. I'm saying it's the perfect business to find your first winning product, but you need to take the approach that I'm about to teach you in this video to not get in trouble. Dropshipping will be the ideal business to finally start making some cash flow every single month and getting the ball rolling using platforms such as Facebook ads and TikTok ads. Find a good product, make great stores, gather content, make a product description, and start testing products. If you use the testing strategies and follow my blueprint to find winning products that I've taught in my previous videos, you should have a relatively high chance of hitting your first winning product pretty fast in my opinion. And it's November right now as I'm recording this video, and it's actually the easiest time to start dropshipping every single year. So in order to not get chargebacks and money on hold when you're first starting your business, I suggest, as I said, refunding your first customers. Because when you work with a 30 to 50 day shipping time, you're likely to get a lot of chargebacks and refund requests. And when you're just testing out a product and your business hasn't really started, you do not want to get chargebacks or money on hold because that's going to keep you away from starting your business in the first place. So in order to minimize chargebacks and refund requests, you need to set up a shorter shipping time. So what I would do if I were you is I would test products and then refund the customer. But eventually, once I start making 5 to 10 sales consistently every single day, I would stop refunding the customer, get in touch with a supplier or an agent in China to get the product faster shipped to your customer. You got to figure out the shipping at this point, and then you can actually start profiting, cashing in, and shipping out the product to your customer. I'm not saying you necessarily have to refund them. I'm just saying in order to play it safe so you don't get a problem when starting your business, you should just use dropshipping to test and then eventually transition into a brand or e-commerce and shorten down the shipping times once you find a consistent, good, winning product. But there's no point setting up any of these systems though before you've hit your first winning product. It will probably just be a waste of your time because you're setting up all these systems for a product that you don't even know if it's going to work. One problem you will have is that big advertising platforms such as Facebook is actually against dropshipping. They don't like people that dropship. So how do you avoid Facebook bans? Well, before I answer that, I'm just gonna say don't click off this video because I'm about to tell you here in a minute how much money and how big of a budget you need in order to start dropshipping. The Facebook Business Manager is going to identity check you and most likely ban you regardless of how good your identity is. A lot of my friends right now are trying to get their identities to go through on Facebook. Do not worry, I got a secret on it. But we're trying to get our identity to go through on Facebook, and we would probably consider ourselves Facebook ad experts for dropshipping now, but still we just can't seem to get the identity to go through. And that's because we're dropshipping most likely. I mean, nobody will never really know, but we tried everything to get the identity to go through. So we got to move around it somehow, because when you get the identity check on Facebook ads, you're going to get in big trouble. I mean, many of my students has messed this up, and then I come in and we tweak it and we change it, and then we're all good again. So when you advertise on a Facebook Business Manager, you're going to get your personal account banned because the Business Manager is linked with your personal. But when you advertise on someone else's Business Manager, they're gonna get their Business Manager banned, but you're just an admin advertising on it, so you're not gonna get banned. So when you're advertising on a Business Manager, your personal Facebook account is linked with the Business Manager. You use the personal Facebook account to set up the Business Manager in the first place. So when the Business Manager get banned, you get your personal banned. And without a personal Facebook account, you can't set up a new Business Manager or new ad accounts. That probably sounded a little bit complex, but I'm going to make it simple simple for you. The secret is to make yourself an admin of someone else's business manager. Let's say you're an admin of 10 different business managers and each business manager can hold 5 ad accounts. That means you'll have 5 chances 10 times. And even if those business manager gets banned, you could just become admin on another one. This is what big agencies do. They would never run their clients' ads on their own ads manager or their own business manager. So the secret to not get banned on Facebook is to be an admin of other people's business manager. You have to pay for the ads and everything, of course. So what I would do is I would ask a friend, hey, can you lend me your Facebook ads manager? The only thing I need is for you to add me as an admin so that I can manage your business manager, then link it with my store. And if I get banned, I'm an admin on someone else's business manager too, because you personally can only have 2, but you're not really limited when it comes to being admin on other people's business managers. So if you don't do that from start, you'll be in trouble. So as you can see on my screen right now, I'm inside my own ads manager. This is not a scaling tutorial or anything, but as you can see, if I click here, I have to blur it out though. But this is one of my business managers at the left here, and I'm personally linked with 3 other ones. And this one is currently sitting at 3 different ad accounts. So if one ad account gets banned, I can jump to another one. And if that one gets banned, I can jump to another one. So just of this business manager, I can have 3 chances as getting banned. And if I get banned, I still have 2 backup business managers that I'm an admin for. And this is honestly the secret as to how I'm never getting permanently banned running Facebook ads. Because in my opinion, Facebook ads is still great. I think TikTok is an easier way for a beginner to break through. When you're planning on scaling something long term and working with good suppliers, Facebook could really be a great platform for you to start branding your product and taking off, because there's not really any limit as to how far you can scale on Facebook. And I'm not going to give you any false expectations like the advertisers that you see before my video starts playing are giving you, because a lot of the things that they say is not true and they're just trying to make money of you, and everything that sounds too good to be true on those ads usually is. I would not start dropshipping with less than $1,000, but I'm going to say that you could actually make it work with way less than $1,000. But why would you take that potential risk of losing all your money and motivation and then having to start from scratch again? So I'm just saying, get $1,000 or get more money. Dropshipping is not really a business where you should use your savings unless they're really high. I have a student of mine who saved up $60,000 to start his online business or to start dropshipping. So that student of mine, he clearly doesn't really need a job or anything when working with me and having such a big budget. But most of you guys watching are not going to have $60,000. But don't worry, $60,000 is not needed at all to start dropshipping. What I do suggest you, however, is to have a job, have income coming in every single month. And yes, that's a super boring answer, but if you want to succeed dropshipping, that's the ideal way to go. Yes, you can make it work with savings, but why take that risk? If you have $600 every single month to invest into dropshipping, that's way better than investing $1,000 once, maybe losing it, and if you lose it, you lose all your motivation and your savings are now gone. No! What I would do is, let's say I make $1,500 every single month, then I pay $600 in rent and $300 in food. I'll now be left with $600 that I can invest into my business every single month. And yes, I know the budgeting part might have sounded super weird, but I'm sure you get the point here. I'm not trying to set up a perfect budget or anything. I'm just trying to give you an example. There's no way you're going to make dropshipping work without going around the masses. If you want to break through with your dropshipping store, you have to do something different. You should not just be following all the strategies that other YouTubers are telling you if they seem super generic. I'm not saying don't trust the YouTuber. I'm just saying if the strategy seems super generic, you've heard it all before, I'd probably not do it. But I will say that most of the strategies could actually start working for you. But if you're a beginner, you're starting out, you don't have a lot of money, you have to move around it somehow. You got to see, where is there a gap in the market? Where is it untapped? And where can I break through with less competition? That's my best tip when you're looking to start dropshipping. Break through where there's not too much competition. Don't just dropship like a robot and repeat everything over again. You need to figure out the proper strategy and be smart about it so you can break through somewhere and perhaps get on a trend before it really starts trending. So I think it's more about being smart rather than testing a bunch of products. So to conclude, dropshipping is a great business, but you got to do it the right way and you got to be smart about it, because if not, it's probably not going to work. So that's it for today's video. Should you do dropshipping in 2021? Yes, you absolutely should, but you got to be smart about it and follow the strategies that I'm teaching you on my channel every single week. So if I were you, I'd consider clicking the subscribe button, giving this video a like, and following me on Instagram here, as I do post dropshipping content there weekly, update on my successful stores, and tips that you can use to take your dropshipping store to the next level. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.